An unknown hand touched your forehead in a dream. It was cold. It wasn't cold or heavy. It simply calmed, or its presence simply calmed you. Your sanity was healed. Blah blah blah. I can't read. I'm digesting right now, so my brain's not functioning. All right, we are back in Sunken engine, and it's raining outside, and I don't care because I just don't care. Let's see. 10, 3, 2, 1. 10, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Give me a fax. It is the 5th day, but I am not going to the carnival because, as you can see here, there's everything I've already gotten. And I've gotten everything here. I'm just missing one item here. I've obviously caught all of these. It just doesn't show up for some stupid reason. It doesn't stay. And then here I only have... Oh, wait. I have it all. Holy crap. I thought that the anomaly I got last time didn't work because it didn't show up. Now it's showing up. All right, cool. Well, here we go. This is... Okay. Wow. Hopefully, we can get a ghost ship then, and or a cursed ship, and be able to find the last cursed artifact. Of course, that can also be another episode. In this, I guess we're gonna go meet Eleanor. All right, awesome. It is the 5th of February, so in the game. So, so yeah, there we go. I honestly don't remember what the last day was on the last episode. I do know that there was at least one episode that I recorded that I did not post. Might have been a couple others. I think there's only one that I didn't post. But I'll have a bunch of, I'll have a good bit of B-roll. Because there was a bunch of fish that I caught, made a bunch of money. We got everything from the carnival, just a bunch of stuff that we did, so. Well, we're not going to get that coded message. Sorry. Tried to catch her in time, but... Yeah. What? Where? Whatever. Alright. Yeah, we'll do that one. $1,100 for a 1 star? Yeah, that's gonna be easy. It's just gonna be a bunch of garbage. 7 and 3, right? Yeah. And 14 and 3. Okay, give me your money. Here's your change. Get out of my face. Let's see, 3 and 3. Let's knock this out as fast as we can and move on to another ship so we can make a bunch of money, because after we go see Eleanor, we are going to blecorate.
Blecorate.
Okay, we're done. Alright. I don't know why. Maybe there's just a little bit of delay. Sometimes I look at stuff and it still says there's one left and it just hasn't acknowledged that I finished, you know. Let's go ahead and unlock this. Oh, there's something there. Cool. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Alright, and we got this to do. Got this to do. That to do. 14. 6. Let's see, 165. See, there's that little delay there, and that's what angers me because I can move faster than the game can react, and that really does annoy me at times. Okay, what's the one thing? Oh, this. I already did that. Oh, there's this. I never pay attention to these. I really don't. I always overlook these. And they're so annoying. I don't know why. It's annoying because I never think about them. That's why it's annoying. Did I already do this? I did not. So this is the last thing I gotta do, and this ship should be done. Yes, there we go. We have more than enough time to get one more ship. I wish that my stamina would work better. I have an idea that I'm going to hate this one, but we're going to do it anyway, because I think that's the one that has like 8 light bulbs, and it's just annoying. See, 4 and 1. Alright, here's your change. Get out of my face. 8 and 3. And here's your change. Go away. Oh, it's not the one with all the light bulbs. Thank God, but I do need to grab some stuff. Nope, not helping you. We're busy. Go away. Nope. Oh, why not? It's money, and I can have the ship stay here late. So 3 and 1. There's your change. Leave me alone. Alright. Yeah, this one is annoying, but it's not as bad as the one that has like the 2 rows of 5 light bulbs and then additional light bulbs up top, and it's, oh, I hate that one. It's the like one ship I just do not like working on, because it just, you get that and it literally takes all day to do the one ship, so you just, it screws up your profitability. And obviously the main point of this game is to, you know, service the ships and make a bunch of money, you know. Okay. There we go. So that's good. There we are. Getting caught up on stuff. Okay. Here. Get this knocked out. Now we got this one to wrap, and there's the 2 pipes inside that I gotta do. On top of fixing the engine. I'm sure that the one thing that everybody's thinking about is how the story will progress. And I'll talk about that in the final episode, where it's going to be really more in a, I'll just be playing a regular day, but then I'll be talking about my opinions of the game, and where I think, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, what I'm hoping will, you know, be added, etc. You know, what will be fixed. So So yeah, we'll get to that in likely the next episode, because I don't think it really matters if I have all 4 of the cursed artifacts. You know, it's just not. I don't think it really matters. I don't think that that's gonna add quality content. You know, it's just going to be something else that we can add to the altar, and we'll have different effects, and we'll have one debuff and one, you know, I think okay, cool. I really wasn't paying attention to that. But yeah, it'll add one debuff and then one benefit, so so, you know, I mean, I can address that in next season after a big update, you know. I'm going to get a second one just to be on the safe side. Only because I don't remember if there's one off the back. There's not. Okay, cool. Well, you know. Better safe than sorry, as the saying goes. Alright, so the only thing I have left to do, besides this light bulb, is to go fix the power. Yep. Nope. Is it going to be straight across? Nope. There we go. Alright, cool. So, let's see if we can get to the pub and speak with Eleanor. Alright. And then we'll come back and we'll decorate, and then we'll call it. Alright. So, let's go to here and let's see, reveal. When the tides were yet unnamed and the suns were twins. I'm sure that was supposed to be twins since there's suns. There was a city called Carcosa is probably how it's pronounced. All right, let's start this over since I'm reading like an idiot. When the tides were yet unnamed and the suns were twin, there was a city called Carcosa. Men later named its pale reflection Earlith. Ages passed, the name decayed upon mortal tongues, and new faiths were born to bury what memory could not forget. He who ruled there was neither god nor man nor realm. He was all and none. The very one who is not to be named, the nameless one. Okay, so yeah, this is, okay. The mad wanderer of the desert spoke of him. They're talking about the author of the Necronomicon. I forget his name, the mad Arab in the H.P. Lovecraft lore. Let's see. The mad wanderer of the desert spoke of him and of the others. Beneath the weight of forbidden knowledge, he was crushed. His ink dying with his flesh. The book he wrote became both vessel and wound, a mirror that devours those who seek the truth within. Know this, Earlith is Carcosa, and Carcosa is the wound, still open, still dreaming, waiting for the voice that shall awaken its name. Huh. That's actually pretty cool. They're actually drawing very, very accurately and heavily from the H.P. Lovecraft mythos with, the dead but dreaming. Cool. Again, I really love H.P. Lovecraft, and whether it's the actual Necronomicon, which I own a copy of, I also have a companion book for it that has a lot of artwork. And then obviously, the Evil Dead series, and then songs from Metallica and Deicide and other heavy metal bands that, draw inspiration from these fictional, horror novel lore, which is just, it's so much fun. It really is. It's just so much fun. So, all right. Anyway, I'm going to stop being a nerd and thinking about how much I love H.P. Lovecraft's work, and we're going to go talk to Eleanor. Alright, welcome. You seem to have deciphered the manuscript. I solved it, but I don't really understand what it's talking about. Yes, I did. It says things like Erlith used to be called Carcosa, utterly absurd. Carcosa, Erlith. If what's written there is true, then what Dr. Edwin's organization is after might be the same thing my family has studied for centuries. I still don't understand. What does all this mean? In short, one of the great ancestors sought help from certain powers and rituals to stop a great famine and death that once struck this place. You could say our family's wealth came from that. His notes mention the name Carcosa repeatedly, so the force that once saved Blackreeve is the exact same force of Erlithian society is now, or the Elithian society is now is chasing now. And the way to reach it is the sunken engine, isn't it? Yes, when I pulled you out of there, the machine was running, but it was definitely not stable. Some parts felt missing. I fear it might explode. Thank you. So what else can you tell me? There must be something more I should know. I need time to fully digest these manuscripts, but for now, what I understand is this: the way for you to break free of the book is through the sunken engine. Free myself from the book and free my father from it. I need to get him out of there. Your father, Jeremiah, is still alive? Yes, somewhere inside the book. He told me to learn the secrets to rescue him. Do you think this place called Carcosa could save him too? I hope Carcosa can save him. By the way, you should be careful as well. Dr. Edwin hasn't been seen around. He might be planning something. What could he possibly want from Erlith, from Carcosa? I don't know. He might believe it's a place full of treasures, or that it's could grant him immense power. My family's notes warned me countless times to stay away from such things, so there must be a reason. I see. Before leaving the shop, you mentioned something about the yellow silence. What is that? Oh, it's just an expression, something my mother used to say. I honestly have no idea what it means. Strange family you've got. So, after all this running around, am I leaving empty-handed? Of course not. Here is one of my family's heirloom pendants. My mother believed it protected against the evil eye in a old Balkan belief. Truly thank you. Quite generous gift of you. I need more than stitches. Yeah, I'll say truly thank you. Be nice. So here we go. The final artifact. Evil Eye Talisman. The Evil Eye is an ancient dread, a whispered curse born from a malignant gaze that seems driven not only by envy but by forces older than mankind. Talismans forged to ward off this unseen influence have been uncovered among ruins reaching back nearly 5,000 years ago. I'm not selling that, son. You know what that is, don't you? Yeah, that's right. Check it out. If we go to collections, we now have all 4 of the cursed artifacts. So we have, well, let's get back to the shop. So, here we are back at the shop. This has been a very eventful episode. As you can see here from the collections, I've gotten all the fish. Even though it says I haven't gotten the cursed fish, I have. I've gotten all the cursed artifacts. I've gotten all the tucked away finds. I've gotten all of the carnival prizes. You can see I am level 85 with 392 experience and 12 points. I've gotten all the licenses you can get. These are not yet implemented, but I cannot wait until they are implemented. Here's my statistics. So yeah, we're going to get into all this in the next episode. All right, we're going to get into all that in the next episode. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to empty my backpack. We're going to go downstairs. We're going to find out what this evil eye does. Okay. Let's do... What does this evil eye do? 20% resistance to cursed eyes. Awesome. We're definitely doing that. Because I've got a bunch of money, so I don't need the wealthy clients. So yeah. All right. So there you go. We have the manuscript solved. We have all the cursed artifacts. You know, we're done. We're done. So let's go ahead and decorate. All right. Let's go back here. Yeah, let's see. So, all right. Let's decorate. And which we're going to go with this one because that's the coolest. We're going to go with that one because that's the nicest bed. All right. I like that one the best, so we're going to go with that. A bunch of different cool, desks here. I like this one just because of the books, so I'm going to buy that. I like that one. That's a special one that I unlocked because I've defeated the shell game, so I'm going to put that up. Now we're going to come out here. I think I want to go with a darker wood. Not that dark. I think I'm going to do that one. That's really cool. I don't get this one. Just all these floating candles. That's a little bit weird. I like that one, so I'm going to get that one. That one's kind of neat, but there's something kind of like spooky about that, especially with the chains, so I'm going to go with that. Obviously, I think here I'm going to do the lights. I think I just like that. I think I'm going to do the lights there as well. Actually, what I may do is I may do the lights here, and then I might do that. Kind of like that. I think that's a little too bright. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that one. And then here, I like that one, so I'm going to do that. I'm definitely doing the lights. Okay, now let's do... I like that purple. I don't know why, it's just weird. But the green's even cooler, so we're doing that. Doing that. Doing that. There we go. That's all we can do. That is all the decorating we can do. Everything's upgraded there. Everything's completely upgraded there. So, all right. And we still have over $120,000. So there we go. Yeah, everything looks really nice now. Let's cut off this light. Very cool upgrade. All right, so that's going to be this episode. The next episode, we're just going to go through and just talk about what I like and what I don't like and do a review, and that will be the final episode. Until then, thank you for your time and take care.